This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Number 24, Kevin Garrison.
Burlington definitely had a size advantage and hoped to expose the paint early, but Spaulding had shooters who could knock down shots. That's exactly what the hosts did early on, when junior Aiden Gilwee nailed a three from the left wing to open the scoring about 2 minutes in. Burlington got on the board the following possession, when junior Tenzin Kelly assisted driving senior gunner Bierbaum, who laid it in. Junior Manny Dodson gave the Seahorses the lead when he grabbed an offensive board and went up for two. By the end of the first quarter, the hosts were down 4 with a score of 11-7, as Dodson and Bierbaum each scored again. Senior Noah Spaulding scored 4 points in the quarter for the Crimson Tide. The second saw much more offense from both squads. At one point, it seemed like the Seahorses might pull away, with Dodson continuing to score, and Kevin Garrison, Kelly, Jackson Savakian, and James Taylor all getting on the board. But junior Sam Bigglestone nailed a couple of threes, and Jared Emmons and Nick Allen put in points to keep Spaulding close at halftime, with a score of 29-23. In the third quarter, the Crimson Tide began to fall behind and only managed to put 7 points on the board, but Burlington kept their foot on the gas. Garrison was a force, while Kelly and Taylor added to their totals, as the Seahorses built a sizable lead. In the fourth quarter, Savakian sunk a pair of long balls and Burlington seized total control, as they went on to beat Spaulding with a final score of 65-43. Garrison led all scorers with 18 points, while Dodson scored 12 and Savakian put in 10. Spaulding paced the Crimson Tide with 12 points, while Bigglestone put in his own 10. After the game, we spoke with Garrison and Dodson to get their takes on the win.
I felt like we came off really slow in the beginning. For like 3 quarters, we were really slow and we finally picked it up. We're a really good team. It's just if we want to show up and play as that team, and that the fourth quarter was our team. But I think we played really slow at first, and that's why we were off to a slow start, but we picked it up in the fourth quarter. This guy right here, Manny Dodson, he's not usually a starter. We had starters out for injury reasons, and he blew up the first half for us. And James Taylor, Jackson Savakian, Tenzin Kelly, all those players, they do a really good job. First year varsity players, and they're doing really well. So our defense started to get more solid, like I said, to the fourth quarter, middle of third quarter. It was really weak in the beginning. Our closeouts were bad. We weren't closing out 2 feet high. That's just lack of effort, and we started to pick it up. Our coach gave us a talk, and so we started to play with more intensity, and when we do that, our defense gets really good, and once our defense gets good, our offense comes right after. So yeah, we need to come out of the gate with intensity. We came out of the gate in games like St. Johnsbury and CVU with intensity. You know, we know they're good teams and we want to win those games. We need to come out every game like that, despite the team. And I think that's our biggest issue, our biggest problem.
Well, one of our things that we've always been pretty good at is hustle. We don't always play smart or with the greatest energy, but we do have some athletes, and we ran the floor pretty well. I think that helped us. Getting boards helped us a lot. We were missing 2 starters, Haji and Jensen Daly, but I think we made up for the rebounds pretty well. We still need to work on boxing out. But definitely, I guess, getting steals, getting rebounds, and just pushing the floor is one of our main advantages. Well, yeah, definitely Tenzin Kelly played really well, I thought. He had some good defensive plays. He was doing well on offense. Jackson Savakian played well. I thought James Taylor played pretty well. I was finishing pretty well. I don't always do that, but today I was. And I think our teammates were looking inside more than we usually do. We've had a couple games where we had trouble penetrating, but I thought today we did pretty well. To continue to win, our big thing is energy. We always come out flat. We come out negative sometimes. I think working together and really trusting each other, and then definitely like moving the ball more. But definitely our defense too. We struggled on defense in the first half there. We struggled in previous games. Just like we practice every day on our defense, that's like our main focus, so we just gotta translate to the game.
Spaulding falls to 1-7, while Burlington improves to 5-3. The Crimson Tide will next travel to take on Mount Mansfield, while Burlington next hosts South Burlington.